We're joined by the University of West Florida head coach Melissa Walter and student athletes Sarah Scott, Rachel Neblett, Casey Dawkins. At this time, we're going to let Coach Walter offer some remarks about today's game.
I think today was a battle. It was I think more than any spectator would have asked in terms of just two great teams going to war. And we felt like we had a really good game plan that we wanted to put together, and players executed it really well. I give props to Palm Beach. They're a great program. They made some really critical adjustments in the middle of that second set, and they had a couple of players. I mean, I know what Faith, number 21, I know what she's capable of. I've seen her here. This is her third year now, and she's a great player. But I think really the difference in the match between us and them today was number 5, and that's just that's a banner, outstanding performance by a young player on a pretty big stage. But our players never went away, and I'm incredibly proud of their efforts and proud of their fight. These guys gave us all they had, and they certainly gave Palm Beach all they could handle. I will forever wonder what would have happened had we gone to 5.
Sarah and Casey, can you talk about being the seniors, just being the leaders out there, and as the game progressed, coming back from a couple rough sets to putting yourself in a bit better situation than the 4th set?
We've always tried to treat our teammates equally. Like, being a senior, it's a big leadership role for us, but they're just as important as we are, and it was so awesome to see everybody step up. And we saw people doing things tonight that we haven't seen all year, and it was really cool to see us all try and pull together. Palm Beach is a great team, and they exploited some of our weaknesses, and we didn't really adjust well enough to beat them. But I'm with my coach there wondering what's going to happen next year, and wondering what would have happened if we'd gone to 5. So it was a great match, though.
Yeah, going off of what she said, we had really good practices this week, and we learned a lot about ourselves, and I think it showed a lot in the game, and we had a lot of fight in us. And just being out on the court, I know I personally had a lot of fun. Everyone just kind of clicked and meshed really well.
For Rachel, what have you learned from them as far as being leaders, and then coming in and playing your first match in postseason?
I mean, Casey and Scotty, they've been here for a long time, and they've been through the motions. They know how to do postseason. And I mean, especially with Scotty, she's the same position as me, and just seeing her fight and seeing how she can put the ball down when we really need to kill. She's the girl we go to when we need to kill, and having that to look up to the whole season was awesome. And Casey, she's one of those players who she's always going to have a smile on the court. She's always going to push you no matter what, and she's never going to give up. And I just know that both of those players, I took a lot from both of them, and I can't wait to keep playing and hopefully learn from both of them even longer in my career.
Coach, can you talk about the success the program's had? It seems like you guys are in the tournament every year, and just talk about how you sustain that.
This year was hard. I think everybody kind of takes for granted that we're going to be here every year, we're going to win the conference championship every year. This was a hard road. I mean, nobody sees what happens behind the scenes, and I hate talking about injuries, but our dynamic of our team, from the very first day of what we thought we were going to do to having some injuries and some different things happen, and these two, God bless you for fighting through. I mean, physically, literally hobbling into practice day in and day out. That's not how it should have to go down. But if it's going to go down, I want to go down with people that are going to play through things, that are going to fight through things. But this year, we for sure learned as a team, as individuals, as a coach, that this is work. It's work to get here. But I just couldn't be happier with their performance today after not performing very well at the conference championship. And I think that says a lot about their character and their willingness to take advantage of this opportunity. But certainly our program expects to be here. This is something you know, these guys have grown to appreciate, probably this year more than ever, that being here is a privilege. And I'm very, very happy. I'm glad they fought. You know, when it comes down to a couple points here and there, it's just one of those matches. That was great spectator volleyball.
Anybody else?
Now, seniors, how would you recap your careers at West Florida?
I don't know if you have enough time for that. A lot of injuries, but just I've had the pleasure of playing with a lot of really great people, and getting to see so many people grow is amazing. Like seeing people in my position grow and seeing the leader I had last year, leaders actually, and I would just recap it as a learning experience that's made me a lot tougher and stronger and prepared me for whatever else is out there. You know, it's been a pleasure to play, but it's prepared me for what's ahead.
Yeah, it's been quite the journey. I've learned a lot about myself as a volleyball player and just as a normal person, which is a good thing. I will remember everything that we've done from team building and some practices that we've had. It's tough now, but it's funny to laugh about. We're alive, and that's been fun. I don't regret anything. I'm glad I made the choice to come to West Florida. No regrets.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.